Hello, my dudes. We had a blizzard, and I like blizzards, and I like the snow. Not sorry. I do not care. I want the entire observable universe to be Earth covered in snow. But the blizzard and, well, the snow before it, all the snow has gotten me to thinking. I like to travel. I daily drive a bike. I don't have a car. I always have taken my bike out in the snow and ice, but when it gets really snowy, you can't really move, you just spin tire. So, my question being, traction. How do we get more of it? And aside from clutch work and gentle throttle and really good throttle control, along with quick reflexes, I found a bunch of Amazon products based on zip ties. And
slippery roads. For electric commuters or parents transporting kids, every home needs the...
I figured I can get really strong zip ties and try to create these on my own to see if they actually work. So, sit down, grab a nice cup of hot chocolate with some spice. Ideally white hot chocolate with spice. Very good. Enjoy the snow. Let the storm pass. If you don't like the snow, I don't care. I love it. First product we are going to try are called traction screws. These are screws that screw into the tire treads, mostly for dirt bikes and super aggressive tires that are designed for off-road and for deep snow, which I'm on street tires, and after 500 miles on it, it started seeping air.
That was a lot of fun. All right, let's seal it with Flex Seal.
This is so sketchy. Street bike on the ice, boys.
I'm gonna show you the Portuguese bulldozer. I'm gonna show you how to get the hang of it. Watch this.
No, because I got out of breath when I tried it.
The Portuguese bulldozer. And not even an hour later, it's blizzard. So I have the shovel here actually, so I can make space for the paddock stand to go so we can lift her up. But I'm doing this to make a point. I've heard zip ties work. I have heard that from Canadians, and I've heard stories of it working. And they sell all sorts of stupid products on Amazon that supposedly don't work. I'm doing this to make a point. I made these little teeth on this zip tie. I'm not going to show you how to make this because this is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna show you. I've tried a bunch of things in the past. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna put 3 on. It'll be like a paddle tire. I'm going mental. You know what? I already am. I'm putting zip ties on my tire. Well, I'm 90% sure one of those just broke. Alright, we got the new one made. Again, I'm not showing you guys how to do this because this is stupid. She's warming up pretty quickly for it being the middle of a blizzard. She's idling really low. Probably because the carburetor is still frozen. Okay, something happened. We're gonna check the zip ties now to see if those held up. I'm gonna shut off the engine for now. Yeah. Absolute trash.
Billy, and then the trash.
We're gonna do it the way that I heard people do it. I was only making a point about the Amazon stupid products, as I'm gonna call them. We're gonna see if this does anything at all, which I do not think this will. I've never actually tried it like this, but I do not think it's gonna do much of anything other than be a nuisance. I'm doing more testing out here than GLaDOS. These cut zip ties better than scissors do, and I don't quite know why. Actually, I do, because they're meant for cutting stuff. I mean, so are scissors, but bolt cutters are just better. We're gonna walk her a little bit further backwards, just to see how well this actually will work, if at all. But we have to just wait for it to warm a little bit, and then we have a there's a kickstand up. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. All right. They're not doing jack. Oh no. They were there for a moment. The zip tie's still on. No, they're not. No, the zip ties are not still on. Again, another bogus claim. Absolutely bogus claim. Bogus. because I have zero sense of self-preservation and I do not have enough of a brain to do the comprehensible thing and just buy super aggressive knobby tires to put studs into, you know, like everyone else who does snow riding and ice racing, I decided to order a snow chain to put over my street tire. Install the snow chain. We're gonna see how a snow chain does. In theory, this should be the best option and the worst option. Okay, now we can take the stand off. Snow's dying down a little bit, so last night I was pulled over and told to go home because there's a driving ban, but I'm assuming in a couple of hours at this point the driving ban will be over. Now let's go backward again. Yeah, no, the chain on the road is very sketchy, but not on the road, like on the snow, it does really well. A little sliding in the rear and the really soft patch stuff, but that's just to be expected. I mean, my dudes, this is the end of the video. I'm going to upload some more snow riding footage every so often going forward, and other riding footage that I just have yet to post. That being said, the best setup for street tires is studs in the front and a chain in the rear. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this interesting video, and have a nice day, y'all.